This is Matthew. He lives alone, away from family and friends, and any meaningful contact with human beings. He lives as a virtual recluse. Matthew is different to most people, as we will find out. Life is hard, as he comes to terms with his condition. And with the tree frog gnawing at your ankles, removing your toes, and the kites soaring wildly in the blizzard, becoming entangled in a large scooter with bells on the handlebars. A bargain hunt! Lots more antiques to sell. Matthew suffers from word soup, also known as thought process disorder, or as Matthew calls it, toga wearing monkeys. Have it! True enough, that with donkeys with wild eyes telling me to marry Stargate SG-1 in my head with voices screaming with small things, and everything is in slow motion, but then what happens is someone comes around with a big gun and speeds it all up and then puts a Benny Hill soundtrack on top of it, you know, you know that one, and you know how it is. Anyway, and then the other buses, you attempt to establish a green bus with wheels, but unfortunately it backfires. Cabbages with their heads. His condition often leads to misunderstandings, which are not easily rectified. Recently, before going on holiday for a few days, Matthew asked his neighbour to look after his cat. This is what he returned to. Well, brilliant! Custard? Custard being green and whatnot, and the bins, and how come the candles? Dealing with the loss of his garden, Matthew allows us to join him on one of his daily outings. So, how come? But more to the point, it's a degree of simplicity that negates thought or process. And when you get bananas involved, it's like, how do you fathom a child's eyebrow? The cat is all covered in fur and glue and monkeys and stickiness. One of Matthew's favourite places to go is the park, where he can be alone with nature. When a small thing becomes lost amongst other things, and ferrets. Ferrets. Monkeys. Treetops. Cabbages. Bacon. Small birds. Or indeed the monkey. Or indeed else the too much sun. When you have too many parrots. Trying not to hard cook the boiling warriors in the soup is like reaching out for a small cucumber that has become prelongated with mechanical engineering, and it's, well, would you like some beefcake? Recollecting those painful memories, Matthew clearly started to become unstable. Oh, for the fiery evil of darkness clouding my every monkey. It's... Cow! Of course, I would never kill a duck, but maybe I would poke one with a stick, or even create some sort of cannon device that has to be green, and catapult one through the air to a velocity of at least 18 mice. But small creatures asleep at the wheel, never knowing where the danger strikes. If there's a small gopher lurking on the side of the road, this one, pigeon. And the dogs of yesteryear yapping with the how many and how come and why and what not with the bench becoming large and painted. But of course, with the paint comes asbestos. Asbestos, all for the family, you know, like it's a family company. Asbestos for kids. My kingdom for a biscuit. Biscuit that's small and chocolatey, with a wafer made up of hippo. It's becoming large and green with the wheels, and the every little is helping. How? Hi, how? Even though Matthew tries to live with a positive attitude in life, clearly at times it becomes overwhelming. Shortly after this, he ran away and kicked a bin.